Hi there. Last night I downloaded the final beta version of Marshland Lite from Jasper slash performance samples, and I played some quick nonsense with it before bed, which I cleaned up a little bit, so let's just hear it first. Okay, so not exactly Palestrina or Lauritsen, but it's a demo. I think the library itself sounds really wonderful. There aren't many choir libraries which allow much of the nuance that a real choir is capable of, but Jasper gets a little closer here than anybody else has so far. So you can see that although there's a good bit of dynamic range in the track, I'm not even hitting the ceiling here at any point. The human voice has so much timbral subtlety, and we're so particularly attuned to those subtleties, and you really can't cover that in like 3 sample dynamics. So there are a lot here, more than anyone else has done yet for choir, I believe. And that really makes a difference because the loud stuff is genuinely strident and the quiet stuff has that wonderful breath and weight to it. Part of having a lot of dynamics is, of course, big voice count, but I'm on far from the most impressive machine, a 2018 Mac Mini, and it's holding up decently here with 2 mics and some fairly demanding plugins running. And speaking of those, it's just some additional reverb, obviously, and really subtle tape, EQ, and limiting. I'm using a pretty close-up mic balance, but if I wanted the choir to sit behind an orchestra or something, I'd be doing a different balance. Another big part of choral musicality is the way that the text itself shapes the sound. There are 14 syllables here, and you can see that I'm not just falling back on the original sequence, but going through the kind of boring process of testing each phrase with different syllable sequences. I'm probably subconsciously trying to get like Latin or Elvish or something. This is one of those weird arcane parts of doing orchestral and choral mock-ups, which does pay off in subtle but important ways. Another one is DPT, but shh, that's a secret. So anyway, I really try to get the actual like phonemes of the fake text to sound as natural as possible with the notes themselves. Also, you can see I use the melisma key switch in a few spots where it would be idiomatic to extend a phrase that way. This usually works kind of poorly with most syllable patches, but it's definitely better here. Also, this library is 3 women and 3 men in octaves, which is surprisingly less limiting than I expected it to be. Being a snob who will usually only write true SATB, of course. Obviously, it's not going to be a fit for everything, but it does shine in a lot of contexts. And this is, of course, just Marshland Lite. Well, I hope this is useful, Yapping. The library will be out very soon, and you can just find out for yourself. Bye bye.